Your latest news update from Western Mass News.
Good Tuesday afternoon. I'm Chris Pisano with a look at your headlines. A child was hit by a truck while waiting for the school bus this morning in Holyoke. Happened around 7:30 a.m. at the intersection of Lyman Street and Northeast Street. The child was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Captain David Rex of the Holyoke Fire Department tells Western Mass News the boy was responsive and able to tell first responders what happened. The driver stayed on scene and was cooperative. With temperatures expected to hit 90 degrees in parts of Western Mass on Friday, local leaders are concerned about how the excess heat will affect local apartment complexes. That's due to a state law requiring landlords to keep the heat on until June 15th. Representative Bud Williams tells us advocates are working to get that changed to strike a balance between warm and cold temperature spikes. And a Holyoke police captain faced the judge this morning. Captain Manuel Reyes is accused of sexually harassing a fellow co-worker. His defense attorney cross-examined the accuser today on the stand. The judge siding with the female officer, granting a one-year extension of the harassment prevention order against Captain Manuel Reyes, requested by the officer.
Well, it's going to stay a little blustery as we continue into tonight and overnight. Breezes do back down a little bit, but we should keep a healthy wind out of the west-northwest at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. A cold front pushing to our south is going to keep a lot of cloud cover around as well, which should keep temperatures quite mild, actually. It looks like a lot of 40s to even low 50s expected for early morning temperatures on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday will start off with a good deal of high cloud cover still around, but then that'll give way to almost full sunshine by the afternoon. That late day sun should help to bring the temperatures back into the low to mid 70s, so another unseasonably warm day. And still blustery, northwest wind could again gust up to 30 miles an hour. It's looking likely we'll see another red flag warning tomorrow. High pressure continues to keep us dry through the end of the week, and as it moves offshore, that southwesterly flow increases, and that really bumps those temperatures up. It is looking like some record-breaking temperatures will be seen on Friday, but even Thursday, low 80s, full sunshine. Partly cloudy Friday, brisk, with temperatures in the middle 80s, possibly a few upper 80s in the greater Springfield area. And then Saturday, more clouds, but highs are still well into the 70s. Some rain coming in Sunday.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.